CityNews senior business editor Mike Eppel. Oil market in the spotlight again today. It set some records, down for a 12th consecutive session. That is the longest string of daily losses in market history, dating back to 1983. The problem? Too much oil. All of a sudden, the market's woken up to the fact that the global supply of crude has been on the rise. Demand has kind of tapered off a little bit. OPEC's been talking about maybe cutting production, although the Saudis are the only ones that seem to be willing to do so. So oil today dropped about 4%. It's down 25% from its October peak. And the talk is later this week we could see some declines at the gas pumps if in fact the retail sector follows through and tracks the price of the raw material. Meantime, the cost of heating your home this winter might be going up if the current trends in natural gas continue. Nat gas today hit a 4-year high. This says the market's responding to the fact that it's actually gotten colder than typical for this time of year, leading to more demand than usual for mid-November, and the market isn't as oversupplied as it once was. Now, provincial utility companies do have to apply to raise their prices to consumers, so we'll see if they follow through on that. Well, after 200-plus cities applied and it was whittled down to 20, on the short list, Amazon today made its much anticipated announcement on where it's going to put its second North American headquarters. And instead of just giving that $5 billion and 50,000 job investment to one location, it decided to go with 2 sites, one in Arlington, Virginia, and the other in New York City, Long Island to be specific. They like the talent pool along the U.S. eastern seaboard and figure they can spread things out a little bit. The big criticism was that wherever Amazon selected would lead to skyrocketing real estate valuations and maybe a too tight labor supply, and that could damage other high-tech companies in the vicinity. Amazon also giving some job creation to Nashville, which was also on the short list. They're getting another 5,000 jobs. The hiring is set to start in early 2019. The talk is that New York City specifically was offering more than $2 billion in tax breaks to Amazon for its choice of the second headquarters, and that did raise some criticism from some political types wondering whether Amazon required corporate welfare to win the bid. Well, any concern about a slowdown in home renovation spending, specifically by American consumers, was alleviated today with the earnings from the Home Depot. For the 18th quarter in a row, Home Depot reported above forecast results, and their same-store sales jumped by close to 5%, some big numbers. Now, some of that was related to the rebuilding and damage fixing after the hurricane season in the United States. Still in all, though, the talk has been with an improving and strong real estate market in the United States. Americans are choosing to fix up their properties rather than move because of the high cost of doing so. And the high cost of real estate in the GTA, meantime, moving more Torontonians into the condominium market. A report by RE/MAX saying that housing affordability has led to a spike in condo sales, and it's been a trend that's actually been growing over the past 5 years, with the percentage of condos sold in the first 10 months of this year at 37% of the overall market, and that is the highest on record. Again, condo prices on average just north of $500,000 compared to semi-detached or single-detached properties, which are much more expensive. From the 6 City Newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.